welcome back to our channel.
We are starting outside our house today because we are going to do an updated house tour.
We're so excited.
So it's not a completed house tour, we're not quite there yet.
It's
we
not.
are well on their way.
We have been living in this house for 11 months. Did you know that?
Almost
I keep saying
months.
6.
Almost 11
It's
months.
gone 11 months.
No.
8th of January.
8th of December's 11 months.
That'd be 12 months.
No, 12 months would be January 8th of next year.
Oh, it's been
just
almost...
over 10 months.
Okay, yeah. How did I count that wrong? 10 months we've been living in this house, and we've obviously had a lot of lockdown throughout that. So we've gotten as much work done as we possibly can this year on the house. We are head over heels in love with this house, and we just really wanted to do an updated version of the house, basically.
Yeah, we wanted to kind of show you where we're at with the house before then we just do that final push.
Yeah.
We are expecting our first baby in 4 months' time, so then it really is kind of a final push to get it all 100% done before then. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you the house tour, show you what we've done, and also let you guys know what we're thinking of doing.
Yes, it's going to be like before, current and after. So I'm just going to give you a quick back step.
Oh, your things aren't
Oh, I know, but they're from Halloween, boo. Oh look, we've got a little package there. So this is the front of the house. We absolutely love the front of this house.
It kind of says Hello Autumn still.
Yeah.
It's just not quite there. 100%.
We haven't done Christmas decks yet, so we thought this was a good time. I've still clearly got my autumn.
Apart from that Christmas deck.
I did sneak in a cheeky Christmas deck.
Yeah.
And I still got my autumn wreath and everything.
This used to have big wooden double doors.
Yeah.
Which you could lock, and I wonder if you'd ever put any back on.
I love a little porch though.
Yeah.
I like how it looks
as
it is.
Porch. But then I guess you open them all the time during the day. I wonder how they did open it.
Let's go inside! We also love these tiles. We love like some of the original features. House is from the 1950s as well, in case anyone was wondering. This is the entrance. Oh, hello!
Bye!
So here is our hallway. I'll do a quick flashback to what it looked like before. It was pretty different, to be honest.
Yeah,
there was floors that matched the doors.
You guys that have been here for a while would know that we sanded the floors and it didn't turn out how we hoped. So we then replaced them and had new floors.
New floors.
Mila's barking the back door.
Where is she in the back door? New floors. And we are planning on doing the doors. We'll just say that to start with. We are planning on painting the doors an off-white colour throughout the whole house, just to go with our sort of decor and colour scheme and everything a little bit more. So this is our updated hallway. Hello, cheeky monster. We had a new staircase put in, which we are absolutely in love with.
Well, a new banister. Luckily the stairs are actually in decent condition just to paint them. So we had a new banister going.
This is my one piece of Christmas decor, guys. I had to leave it up because I couldn't be bothered to take it down. Didn't want to scratch the paint by like trying to do it a million times. So I've just left my one piece of Christmas decor there.
Christmas decor.
But we are due to do the whole house with Christmas decor sometime after this video.
It's quite a cool hallway. It kind of has this L shape.
Yeah.
We won't go down there now, but that goes down to kind of the kitchen. And then we have this shape here, and on this side of the hall, we have our main lounge.
Here's the lounge. Like before. It was pretty different again. Actually, not that different. We haven't done loads of work to the lounge. It was just the floors and walls, really. So it was just a big open room. Yeah. And we absolutely love this room because there is just doors here, windows here.
There's so much nice lighting. We get most of the light at the front of the house, so it's so nice that we have big windows at the front to really kind of make the most of the light in here.
It's just lovely, isn't it? And we painted the walls like an off-white colour. It looked really dark when we first tested it, so we weren't sure, but we absolutely love how they've turned out. It just feels like it's added a little bit of warmth to the room, but at the same time, it's still like a lovely neutral flow. And do you want to explain what this room's actually going to be?
Yeah, so at the moment, this is kind of like our everything room. So we've got our TV. This is where we socialise with friends when we're not in lockdown. And stuff like that. Mila's kind of like chilling here. As you can see, Mila has 3 beds in this room. She's got the blanket on the sofa, one down here, and one over there. I do think she's extremely spoiled. Let's count the beds as we go around the house.
There's too many.
Loads.
It's embarrassing.
I know. We give her so many beds, and yet we also allow her on our bed and on the sofas.
I know, we shouldn't.
I know. So this room is kind of like our TV room and stuff, but we're going to turn one of the other rooms into our TV room. And so this is turning into our formal lounge. Hey? Oh gosh. So this is going to be our formal lounge. We're going to have kind of a couple of sofas facing each other around the fire, which we'll talk about in a sec. Nice coffee table in the middle, some armchairs. Keep the piano in here, but we might move it down there, because I think that might be then, because this sofa will need to come back a bit, I think it might be better down there. So we are going to have a bit of a rejig, and this is where we're then going to socialise, play games, have board games, that
Yeah.
sort of thing.
Awesome. Can't wait for that.
So as Carys said, we are going to paint the doors. We think we've chosen the colour.
Yeah.
We think it's going to be this one, which is a Fowl and Ball strong white, I believe.
Something like that. It's very, like, basically just an off-white.
We just wanted like a chalky white rather than like
Yeah.
a shiny white like this.
Yeah, exactly.
We're also going to change the handles, but we haven't chosen those. But we think we're going to go for like just a brass, aren't we? That kind of idea.
Dark brass sort of colour.
Yeah. And the fireplace then.
Yes.
So at the moment we've got this lovely kind of half-done embroidery.
I'm doing an embroidery of Home Sweet Home on a canvas.
It is actually a gas fire, which the previous owner hadn't used for about 12 years. So we need to get a gas engineer up to kind of check on that. We were considering doing some work and putting in a log burner or something, but we just don't want to spend the money right now because we don't know how much we'd use it anyway.
Exactly.
So we thought we'd just get this done, see how we use it, and then in the future we could always change it.
Exactly.
Do you want to go on? Do you want to do the next bit?
That's our lounge. I will. Go on then.
There is a doorway there, but we are going to ignore that right now. And then we have this doorway dead ahead, which is very exciting.
Would you like me to
go on, Carys, you can do the most exciting room in the house. Can you put the light on?
I'm going in.
Watch your step going down those extremely safe steps. So this is our garage area, which we did have a little clean, although it's already full up with kind of other bits and bobs. So these are actually getting taken away soon.
Yeah.
They're a bit smashed up and not actually good to use. But as you can see, there's actually a really good space in here.
It's huge.
And because you step down into it, the ceilings are just ridiculous.
Ginormous.
Look how high. Look how much space we have.
You could get double layer. My dad always comes over and he's like, oh, we could do a double layer thing
because if you have like a nice low kind of ceiling height, you could easily have like a, what are they called? Mezzanine level.
You could have like, turn it into a bedroom and do like, you go up the steps over here into your bed, which is like up there. Oh my gosh, stop it. But we do actually have so many plans for this room.
Well, we literally have thought about these in the last few days, haven't we?
We've been like sort of thinking about the garage and what we want to do with it for a while. And we've decided on a plan of like a utility room with also room for garage storage and everything like that.
It's going to be like a very large mud room, as we
yeah.
call it in the US,
Yes.
on the US shows we watch.
A mud room. So you're going to be able to like come in, wipe Mila down and everything. And it's going to be like tiled floors.
Yeah.
We're hoping to get the walls plastered and just turn it into more of an actual home space. So it feels like you're just going from there into here. Whereas this feels like you're almost outside because it's like exposed brick.
We need to get insulation in here, plaster the walls, plaster the ceiling, put some like nice downlights or something up, change the garage door to something a bit different, and then like tile the floor, get our kind of washer dryer in here, our washing machine and tumble dryer, and then I think it'd be a really nice space then.
Yeah. Just make it more of a homely utility.
Yeah, and then if we put in some better sets, like these are kind of really wobbly, so they're not particularly safe.
They're not ideal.
But if we get some better quality ones like that.
Definitely.
The issue is with raising the floor, we have kind of semi-thought about it, but we have this doorway here, and obviously you have the garage door, and if you do raise the floor to be level with the house, which we would do if we were turning it into a proper room, you then don't have access to the outside, which is so handy for a mudroom, utility room, that kind of area.
And I think it's quite quirky, like you said, if you get proper steps down, it'll just feel like a quirky down step.
Yeah. Exactly. It's a bit of a pain sometimes when we're carrying heavy stuff. But we're young and fit, and now, even though you shouldn't be doing it when you're pregnant, after you're not pregnant, we're young and fit to be able to cope with that.
Two steps, I think we can do it.
Do you want to go in and do the second most exciting room downstairs?
Wow.
So we come around the L shape of our hall. We have a little bit of understairs kind of storage. So this for us, this is quite messy. This is where we keep our shoes. So we decided that we had to keep our shoes in a messy way, because otherwise they would just be on the floor, wouldn't they?
They are.
Like, we did try things like putting them in cupboards and stuff, but we were too lazy to open the cupboard door. So we just have a basket that we dump them all in.
It works quite well.
It does work well for us,
two of
doesn't
us.
it?
Maybe not when there's more of us.
So just before our kitchen area, which is down there, we have this little space.
So this is actually a space that we, again, haven't done anything to. Let me just check on the lights for you. I did do...
Carys has done something to it.
Thank you. I did actually do, guys, a DIY renovation of this during lockdown. I did my Amazon stick-on tiles, so these marble ones are just stuck on. And I must say, my friends, they have lasted quite well.
They have lasted quite well, considering how much we stuck on all these.
I am impressed with them.
Yeah, so they were all this grey tile, and Carys has just put some like plastic stickers on here.
Jazzed it up. This didn't last well.
No.
Which I did.
Kind of. So this is also a stick-on thing, but this is where we currently have our washer dryer, which we are hoping to move to the garage.
Yes.
And then we also got some Mila storage in here. Mila is our dog.
These are some of the best things I ever bought.
Yeah.
Big.
I'm sorry. Big what?
What am I trying to say?
Big purchase.
Big purchase. Well done.
So there used to be a door on here, as you can see the frame, but we thought that's just absolutely pointless to have with this downstairs toilet. And then there's just a good handy little downstairs toilet space here and a boiler. So what we're thinking of very short term in here is to kind of not change too much, but when we're going to put the washer and dryer in the garage, not do the full reno of the garage. We're going to do that later probably, but put that in there and then just have this as a bit of a coat hanging and shoe space. I think what we're really missing, I'm going to turn the camera.
Yeah.
What we're really missing kind of in this downstairs space is somewhere to put our coats and our shoes, isn't it? Because otherwise it's just in the hallway like you see here. Oh, we have to go upstairs and put them in our wardrobe, which we often put our shoes on, and then we're like, I need a hoodie, and you have to go upstairs in your shoes, which is a bit of a pain.
It is. We're really looking forward to having some sort of
So we think it's going to make more sense to put the washer dryer in the garage, even though we're not going to do the reno probably until after the babies come, and then just have this as hanging and stuff. I think that would be
good practical space without doing too much to it at the moment.
I'll just show you the layout of the kitchen. So we have some quirky random space behind here.
Yeah. This is a doorway that we have very recently put in. So that closed door in the hall, which I showed, this goes into the same room. Should we just do this first?
Should we do that first? Yeah, that might make more sense actually.
So you come in through the kitchen that way, and then this is currently a very messy room.
This has been our dumping ground ever since we moved in, because we knew this room wasn't going to become the room that it was going to become until this kitchen renovation is done.
To be fair, during the first lockdown, this was a very handy study. So
it was actually.
A study. We had 2 desks, and Carys' sister who lived with us during lockdown, and her fiance, now husband, they used this as their university study area, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah. So it has been a really handy room, but since they've left, it's just turned into a dumping ground.
So here it is.
There's a dog.
Who's just following us around.
It's 10 minutes until her food, so that's why she's following us around.
That's funny.
So, the plans are in here. So we haven't done anything in here apart from the flooring. So we've put the same flooring down as in the hallway and the other lounge.
Yeah.
So that runs through the house. And this is going to turn into our TV room after we have the kitchen done. So we're having a kitchen reno, which we're going to show you in a sec. Once that's done, this is then going to turn into our TV room.
Yeah.
We have a lovely big L-shaped comfy sofa coming, which is going to go up against this wall here. And it's literally going to take up the entire wall, like it is massive.
Huge.
And then we're going to put a nice big wall-mounted TV on the wall. What we're working out at the moment, and we're going to work out once the sofa arrives, is whether we can get a little electric fire under the TV.
Yes.
Whether we're going to have space to have one of those really nice setups with an electric fire and the TV over the top. Right now, I'm not 100% sure whether we are going to have the space once the sofa's in.
Yeah, because it's not a narrow room, but obviously we are getting quite a big sofa. I think it's going to come out, about...
With the footstool, I think it comes to about here. So then if you're coming 30 centimetres in this way, it's not too bad, it should work, but I just don't want to risk kind of going ahead with that installation than it does if it looks too tight.
Yeah.
So we're going to get the sofa in here first and then kind of go from there whether we put a fireplace in.
Yeah. So this is what we're calling our snug room.
Yes, this is our snug TV room.
And we built this doorway and everything so it would create a bit more of an open plan space. So the snug and TV, we can just chill and have a very...
Guys, sorry.
No, go on.
When we were still in this room, loads of you guys were talking about kind of just blocking up that door, which isn't a bad idea, but it's also nice to have that access. I just think like if you're running down the stairs and your kids are in the snug, it's nice to be able to walk through this way and see your kitchen
Sure.
rather than come around. I don't know. We could block it up, but
It's
I don't
one of those
think
things we can
want to
do.
at the moment.
Do if we need to.
Yes, exactly.
So currently we have a door running out here into the garden. I haven't really showed you guys the garden properly.
It's a bit of a mess.
It's a total mess, but we absolutely love this garden to pieces. We adore
We're
it.
always going to have people that have very messy gardens, I think. We have a dog. We have lots of furniture. It's just all over the place. It's great.
Yeah, there's our summer furniture up there. And it goes around the corner as well, but we'll show you
It
that
goes
in a
around
bit.
both corners a bit.
You'll be able to see that in a minute. So this is currently a door. This is actually getting boarded up into a picture window, isn't it? Not boarded up, but...
So we have everything sitting outside ready to be installed in literally 2 days. So we're going to have this. It's just all one big piece of glass, which is going to be beautiful. And hopefully it's going to really open up this space, because it is a bit strange with this doorway.
Yeah.
You know, like initially we were thinking whether not to have a doorway and just have an opening, but then, I don't know. We're just going to see how it plays out.
Yeah, so you've got to live in what you've got and then
Exactly.
see what you need.
Worst comes to worst, you just rip these off and you have it as a square opening, if that's what you choose to do.
Next we have a little awkward corner here as well, in which we currently have a damp corner, but that is actually not damp anymore. We got it sorted.
Yes, that just needs painting now and stuff.
Everything is obviously going to be painted and everything like that, and this is going to remain as a corner with just some quirky furniture in, we think.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be some handy storage. So this at the moment just has like board games and stuff like that in. And pieces of furniture like this are always needed. We could even put something a bit bigger in here.
So this is kind of like the oblong end of the kitchen, in which it's just going to have, this is where the walls of the external house used to be.
Yeah.
Before the old owners built this new extension, which you're going to see now. And so it's going to remain for us, we think, as a little bit of a quirky kitchen area.
Yeah, like we did get, like you guys know, we've spoken about so many times, we were thinking of doing an extension of the kitchen, and also about getting rid of these pillars, but the cost was just extortionate. Like, the cost of getting rid of these pillars, it just wasn't worth the extra space.
No.
So we decided to leave it, and we're just going to make a nice feature of that quirky corner.
And then we have the kitchen.
Here's
The long extension that has been put onto this house. Yeah, so this is the kitchen. Originally we had gone through, at the beginning of lockdown, a lot of plans, we had a lot of quotes, a lot of builders to extend this way. We wanted to make it not so long and thin, we wanted to make it fat, make it
more
into a square.
rectangular.
Yeah, but it was too expensive to do that. It was going to cost us about 100 to 150k just to push this out to there.
And we got quite a few quotes from different builders.
And that wasn't including the kitchen that would be installed in here, so it was just crazy. We decided we didn't need that, we were just going to make the most of the space that we have, which is actually still quite a large space.
Yeah, it's a big space, isn't it?
So the layout's going to be pretty similar. Obviously things are going to be going, like the armchair and that. We're having a new dining table, which is going to be...
It's sitting in the snug, we got it today.
We're so excited about that. Lovely herringbone dining table. We've got some new chairs, some cool like Scandi rattan chairs. We've got new doors that are going to be going in that are going to be bifolds, which are going to be gorgeous.
So they're going to be able to completely open up. So it's going to be amazing to be able to sit on our dining table here and in the summer and have the doors completely open.
And be able to see into the garden, which we love so much. She's going to ask to come back in now.
She is.
Oh, the bifold doors are going in. This wall is coming out, which I'm so excited for, because even though it's a tiny wall, there was one on the other side when we first moved in.
There was, yeah.
And we knocked it down ourselves, which was
We knocked it down because we knew it's not really a wall, it's just partition, but we knew our fridge freezer would just cover that, when obviously we haven't done that ourselves because it leaves some holes in the wall and stuff.
Yes, so that I think is going to make a big eye view difference,
Yes,
as in
I
like
think
it's going to
so.
just look so much bigger and more spacious.
And also, the fridge freezer there is a bit of an eyesore. We bought that knowing it was going to go into our new kitchen, and obviously there on the end, it just kind of, it's just huge. It blocks everything. Yeah.
You don't usually go high to low.
No.
So we will pop up now the plans, the sort of pictures of our new kitchen that we're hoping to have done.
We will pop them up.
And what we're basically, oh look, another bed for me.
Yeah, bed number 4.
What we're basically planning on having done is the kitchen is going to run down both sides.
Yes.
It's going to go high to low.
Yeah.
It's going to wrap around a little bit and come out to here. Obviously this is gone. This will start further back.
Yeah.
You've got your dining room to walking into this kitchen space. It's going to feel like
it's going to have nice
island.
having the wraparound, because it will kind of separate it without separating it.
Exactly.
And that would be really lovely then, wouldn't it? And also the windows getting extended.
Oh my goodness, yes. So obviously there's no kitchen units here, and the window is going to go much further down. You can see the view from our window here. You can see the windows that are ready to be put in.
Yes.
The windows and doors.
That big square one at the front is for here. So you can see how big it's going to be and how it's literally going to come like 30 centimetres off the floor. Right now we've just got a view of our garden shed. We are thinking of, you know, changing the garden of that section of garden so that we'd have a nice view going out. Lots of you guys are saying that we should go for a hot tub. Which I am loving the sound of that. Also, some of you guys were like, you should keep the window and put units, but we actually end up with more storage taking the units out, because by taking these units out, it allows us to have a big larder cupboard here in the corner and the fridge freezer, and the same over here. It allows us to have a big cupboard, which you can't do with them in. So actually, we will end up with sufficient storage. Thank you guys for caring though.
And corner cupboards are never that good.
Yeah, because you end up like, it's hard to get into the corner for corner cupboards.
Yes, we thought about it all.
Let's poppity ping upstairs then.
Da, 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 da.
So here we go, we're coming back into our hallway, back to the front of the house. Again, there's our front door, and there's that door into the snug. So we're going to open that up now and show you. So that's the other access. So the door that we could block off, but I do think it's nice to have it open, and like if you have guests over and stuff, they can see in, and I don't know, it could be nicer. So up our lovely new staircase, our new banistered staircase.
Come on
Also,
now.
we've got this lovely piece of Sophie T art here, which she very kindly gifted to us, and we think it looks really good under this light. It's like a nice glow. Anyway, up our staircase, and we come to the top of the stairs. Now at the top of the stairs, you can see bed number 5 for Mila.
Oh my god.
So this is actually where she usually sleeps in the night, because she's a bit pathetic and she likes being close to us. So up here on top of the stairs we have a console. We have some of Carys' embroidery, just to kind of add to the look of the space.
Yeah.
Here we have a main bathroom.
Yeah.
Round the corner here we have our master bedroom. And then we poppy ping down here. We've got this amazing big window in this hallway, in this landing, which is just incredible. We have a bedroom in there, which I'll show you in a second. Boiler space in there with towels. Guest room in here.
Again, all the doors are getting painted white.
Yeah, all the doors and get painted. And then around the corner here, we have Carys' dressing room. So when we first moved into this house, we were thinking that this was going to be our filming room, for YouTube. However, there's actually quite a lot of wind noise in this room, so it wasn't suitable.
So it kind of just became a massive clothes storage, makeup area, where I do a lot of my kind of, if I'm filming brand content for Instagram or anything, it's just a really nice, clean, luxury space where I can just film content basically. It
is really good. So this is kind of Carys' personal content filming space, and also she has all of her clothes in here. Yeah, every single cupboard is full. All of these built-in cupboards, all full. So yeah. That's this room. Your Carys' DIY dressing table. This is my nan's little dressing table, which she DIY'd herself. Still needs to replace that handle.
Yes.
Apart from that, looking good though.
Thank you. And I love the carpet in here as well.
Yeah.
This room and the hall have the same carpet.
Yeah.
And then the other bedrooms in the house have a different texture.
And we do slightly, I love this carpet. I think I prefer it. I think if we were going to go for bedroom carpet now,
I would do this.
I would probably actually...
Yeah.
I think this is quite a cool view. You can see kind of our extension. So that is our kitchen extension there.
Yeah.
From above. So that's kind of how it looks. This kind of L shape coming off the back of our house. So at the end of the hall here is our guest room. We also do quite a bit of filming in this room.
This is the room that James designed.
I did, with my lovely brown wall and brown interior. Carys never thought she'd want a brown room, but she loves this room, to be fair.
Love it. It goes with all the neutral themes that we've been going for in this house.
Yep.
It sort of is the only house that is going to remain with some orangey woods. Only room that's going to remain. So I quite like... Is that another space for you to lie on, as if you haven't got enough beds? As if you haven't got enough beds. Yeah, I just love the whole vibe of the room. It's really different to the rest of the house, but also incorporates still loads of the neutral.
I think it's really calming, isn't it? Like, we actually had this as our master bedroom when we initially moved in.
We did.
And it's really nice being at the back of the house and kind of waking up again with this absolutely massive window, which basically takes up the whole length of the room.
The windows in this house are huge.
Yeah, they are. We love them.
We love that.
So yeah, we do some filming in here. You guys will know this is kind of what you see when we film in the corner. And yeah, this is staying as a guest room. So this is going to be our guest room and our filming room.
Yes, our one main guest room in the house.
So Carys can take the camera. We're going back. So we have a 4-bedroom house. You know, we've got the dressing room, we've got the guest room there. This, like I said, is just a boiler, so no need to look in there with our messy towels. No. originally also a guest room. We have our double bed in here, but we are actually going to turn this into our nursery.
Woo!
I'm really excited about. So we think we know the layout at the moment. So we think we're going to go for crib here, cot crib, whatever you call it. Is crib the American word?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
Cot, I usually say.
So we're going to go for a cot here. We're going to go for then the storage down there with the changing table and like a rocking chair here, a feeder chair. So that's we were thinking of doing the other way around and putting the crib down there, but we think it's really nice to be able to like poke your head around the door and like really easily see the baby.
Yeah.
And also we just thought that would be nicer. So that's just kind of how we decided to do it.
So yeah.
But once we buy the furniture, we might change our mind. You never know.
Yeah. It didn't look like there was a lot of space for a cot there, so I just needed to give you the view.
Oh, right. Oh, we have measured. It's more than enough.
Oh, yeah.
It literally kind of will sit there. And also, we wanted this as the nursery, not only because I think it suits a nursery room, because it's such an oddly shaped room. And it's oddly shaped because, anyway, it doesn't matter why it's oddly shaped, but it's such an oddly shaped room because it suits like small pieces of furniture.
Yeah.
Because like the bed's a bit of a squeeze and stuff, so it's quite nice. And also, it's the closest room to our master bedroom.
Yes.
Which is obviously the main reason why we wanted it as.
That's why we think it'll work quite well as a little nursery.
But so this is the first room of the house we kind of did up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like we did this room. We haven't painted it since we moved in because actually it was actually in okay condition, the walls. But like you put up the mirror and the shelf.
Yeah.
I remember this was one of the first things we did.
It was our first little transformation.
This is Mila's watch spot. She loves sitting here and watching now. She's going to be sad when this turns into a nursery.
Yeah, really sad. Although I am having a rocking chair and stool there, and I bet you she'll be on that blooming stool looking out.
Like, rocking back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Rocking dog watch, that's what she's going to be on. So that's going to be the nursery, which is so exciting.
So you come down here, so again we're at the top of the stairs. So we've got 3 bedrooms this side of the stairs, and this is kind of like our master wing.
Yeah.
So this is the main bathroom, so this actually services all of the bedrooms. So we completely done this out. There was actually a cupboard in here before we did the work. And we knocked that out so that we had space to move the basin here. Otherwise it would have been a bit cramped up against this back wall. And that then allowed us to put in a much bigger bath with like a really nice overhang shower. Because it's always lovely to have a walk-in shower. We were thinking about it. We were thinking about it because we've got an ensuite here. We were thinking about having like a big bathroom without an ensuite. But we thought, this is actually fine, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like there's nothing wrong with just stepping, unless you struggle to kind of step into a bath. Stepping into the bath, like it's gorgeous, it's so nice in there.
It's absolutely perfect. We love this bathroom.
And I'm so happy we did it this way, kept the ensuite rather than knocked it through.
Yeah.
I think it's really lovely.
Definitely. Love it.
So this is our master bedroom. This room.
We have.
We've got the bed. We painted the wall ourselves.
Yes, we painted this room.
Yeah, we did.
Actually did a really good job.
We did.
Yeah.
It sort of, when we moved in, it had this alcove here with the window and everything.
It's quite a strange room, isn't it? Kind of. This is above the garage and it pops out a bit further.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a strange shape.
It's a bit strange, so that kind of adds a little bit of a weird alcove there. But we absolutely love that because you get to have the features that aren't like super needed in a room, like a random chair and a nice mirror space, and to add those bits to the room.
What I really love about this room, like I love the massive windows in all of our rooms, but what's amazing about this window is because it's really high, you can walk around this room stark naked, and unless there's a helicopter outside or something, no one can see you. Because even if you walk right up to the window like how it is now, people can only see your like shoulders and up.
So even if we jump out of bed naked in the middle of the night, we're like, who's...
Yeah. Oh no, it's great, isn't it?
There?
And we can just get changed in this room, not worrying about anyone seeing us, and it's perfect. We're going to have drones now outside our window. People peeking in, trying to see us all nude.
And then the other part of the room is this section here.
It's a really nice sized master, but you're making it sound like it's absolutely huge. Come with me to this section of the room.
Right wing. The wall was actually built up here, and there was a door here, and this walked into a sort of tiny walk-in closet thing with 2 hanging spaces either side.
It's one of those, like it was all personal preference. I think the previous owner thought she'd rather have a separate space to chuck everything in, when we'd rather kind of have this kind of more open area.
So we've moved these in from the room that's going to become the nursery, And we've just we've added on this much space, so this is where the wall was, we've added on this much space into the room. We've got storage, loads of storage in the room, and it's just, we love how that has turned out. Love it.
Yeah, it makes the room look so much bigger.
Yeah.
Knocking that wall out, that was
Definitely.
so worth it.
And then we have our ensuite, which we also did some work to. It was just a very sort of basically done out ensuite. And it was absolutely fine, but we just decided to jazz it up with some decor that we love.
Some new tiles.
Orange marble.
Yeah. It's nice in here, isn't it? And yeah, like we said, we were thinking of putting this into the main bathroom, but we actually have a really good sized shower in here, and it's so nice in the night to be able to like just pop to the toilet really quickly.
Yeah.
And we don't use the ensuite very often, only mainly in the evening, but I think when we have kids and when they get a little bit older and they start kind of like, the main bathroom becomes messier and messier, it'd be quite nice. I think it'd be nice to kind of have a little escape kind of ensuite and to have...
This room's going to be a great escape.
Oh, definitely.
A great escape.
So I'm really happy that we didn't change that.
And that's everything.
That is everything. That is our house tour.
That is our house tour. And we're so excited for the kitchen renovation, which is starting in literally 2 days.
So it'll already been started by the time you guys are seeing this.
Yes, it will. And we're going to be updating you on it very soon. So make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you stay subscried.
And make sure you have your notifications on so you can stay up to date with our videos.
Yes, thank you guys so much for watching and following our journey. We feel like...
Look at us doing a non-pregnancy vlog.
I know.
I know we talked about the nursery, but like it's not that pregnancy based. It's great.
So many pregnancy videos. We're sorry guys. There's literally nothing else to film because we've been in lockdown, and then when we're out of lockdown everyone else is in lockdown. So it's just a complicated time, and it has been this whole year for everyone.
And
so
I hope you guys are staying safe and well. Look after your physical health, look after your mental health.
Yeah.
Look after yourself, guys.
Sending you love and hugs. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. We love you so much.
Thanks so much for watching, guys.
Bye. Guys. Mwah.